I'm Bunny Hill, Health Education Specialist for the Creek Nation. Creek Nation's health care system is made up of a network of agencies and individuals whose goal is to provide responsive, cost-effective health services to Indian people living within the tribe's boundaries. One of the longest-running and most active components of the health delivery system is the CHR program, the Community Health Representatives. The CHRs play an important role in health care delivery by providing a vital link between health services and those who need these services, a link between patients and doctors, a link between people and good health. As extensions of Creek Nation's health care system, CHRs are called upon to provide a wide variety of services, including transportation, communication, health education, and disease prevention. They act as the ears and eyes of doctors and nurses out in the Indian community, reporting symptoms and making referrals.
Base 2 to CHR 13.
Base 13, come in.
What's your 20?
Preston, coming back in.
Okay, can you stop by the complex, please?
10-4.
Thank you. Base 2 clear. We have 7 CHRs that work out in the field, and they all drive government cars. Each car is equipped with the radio, and and the way I keep in touch with them is calling to them through the base radio here. People call here into the office asking for transportation at different times, and then I'll call the CHR that's out in the field and to see if they're free to take this person to a clinic or to the hospital, or if they have an emergency, I call on the CHRs to take them to the hospital. The duties of the CHR mostly is to make home visits on referral basis. When the patient gets released from the hospital, the CHR goes and make this home visit with the patient, and the doctor will send out a referral what the CHR is to check for, to take their blood pressures, their temp, and to report back to the doctor that how the patient is getting along.
Providing transportation to clinics and hospitals for eligible patients is an important CHR function. Representatives spend a great deal of time on the road, averaging about 2,000 miles per worker per month. But a CHR is much more than a glorified cab driver.
Some people think I'm just a taxi driver, but I'm not. In the beginning, my understanding was that when I took this job, I was there to be a liaison between my people and different agencies. I'll go out and make home visit and make an assessment and see what the needs of my patients are. And this one particular case will be my dialysis patient. In his case, well, he doesn't have transportation to get back and forth to his dialysis treatment. And this has to be done every other day. And today I brought him in and asked him how he was feeling. Today he didn't feel very good. And so I drop him off at his treatment, and then I go on and do my other duties. If the other Indian people are needing my service, I go ahead and make my home visits there. Leaving Okmulgee Hospital, coming your way.
The CHR program provides a very diverse collection of services, and it's my job to coordinate, manage, and monitor these services. With our program, we are able to fill in some of the gaps in the healthcare system and make available things that some Indian people may not be able to afford or be able to get on their own. For example, there's the Child Car Seat Program, which began in 1983. This program provides safety-approved car seats for infants and small children and families. There are also hearing tests available, conducted by our audiometric technician in the clinics and community centers on a regular basis.
They just got through with a CPR class. They have to, just in case they come up on an accident or something out in the field, they have to know CPR. And that goes the same way with if they make a home visit and they find someone ill and that needs to go into the hospital, they have to know how to, if this person has had a stroke or had a heart attack, they know how to they'll know how to call the doctor and what to do for this heart attack person or stroke patient.
CHRs receive intensive training as first responders in order to provide initial emergency health services to patients in life-threatening situations.
Caroline? 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 Caroline, are you home? Caroline? Can you hear me? Caroline, are you okay? What's wrong? Huh? Caroline, can you hear me? Huh? Answer me. Can you hear me?
The CHR initiates appropriate life-saving procedures and checks the status of the patient before calling the closest available emergency medical team.
Caroline, how long you been feeling this way? Caroline, this is Christine. Can you hear me? Okay, I'm going to take your blood pressure now. Caroline, can you hear me?
The CHR's actions during this period can mean the difference between life and death for some of these patients.
Caroline, can you still hear me? Caroline, can you hear me? Okay, I'm going to take your pulse. Caroline, you still with me? Caroline, I'm going to get a pillow, put it under your legs. I'm going to go out here and call an ambulance. Caroline, I'm going to put this pillow under your legs. I'm going to go out here and call an ambulance. You be real good and be still. I'm going to get an ambulance. CHR 11, the Creek Nation Community Hospital.
Creek Nation Hospital, go ahead.
Yes, I have a patient here, 30-year-old Indian female. Apparent heart attack, blood pressure 180 over 140, pulse 140, respiration 24, age 30. I need an ambulance stat. Okay, the address is 409 South 9th.
Number?
I have no phone at this time.
10-4, Creek Nation clear.
Thank you, CHR 11 clear. I got a patient here, age 30, female, Indian female.
There's lots of excitement, I guess you could say. You learn a lot by being a CHR. Had a lot of experiences. We have blood pressure clinics about once a week, and at the community centers, when all of the senior citizens are there, well, they'll check their blood pressure for them so they can tell. And they also have a glucometer that they can go out and test a diabetic's sugar and let them know if their sugar is too high. And they've had some training in nutrition, and they'll help them on their diets, especially for diabetics and high blood pressure patients. We've helped quite a few elderly people. We have a glass program here, eyeglass program that we help the senior citizens get glasses. periodically we have vision clinics here at the complex. We also have periodically we have health fairs here at the clinic, and that's when we set up out here in the lobby, and they'll do blood pressures and take temps and weigh when we have our health fair here.
The CHR programs is there to help you people. And that means getting information of different agencies, not only in Creek Nation, but also in federal government, in order to help you.
CHRs care about the health and well-being of our people, and they prove it every day out in the homes, communities, and clinics of the Creek Nation.
I like being a CHR because you can help your people in that way.
I like being CHR because I like being around people, different Indian people.
Dedicated to the service of Indian people, the CHR program is a vital link in our health care system.